Take out the fishing line. Pinch both ends of the line. Take a piece of tape. Stick the line ends. Please prepare the tape by yourself. If not available, you can use paper tape or clear tape instead. After sticking, use it as a threader. Take out the punch needle. Use this end of the threader. Thread it through the hole at the complete side of the needle tip. The other end should have the line exposed. Take a piece of yarn. Put the yarn end in. Pull it out from the other end. Adjust the yarn end. The tools shown in the video are for instructional purposes only. Actual tools are based on the materials package you received. Threading is completed. Take out the embroidery hoop. Loosen the embroidery hoop screw. Remove the inner ring. Take out the embroidery fabric. Place the side with the pattern face down on the inner ring. Take out the outer ring. Fit it over the embroidery fabric and inner ring. Ensure the pattern is centered before tightening the screw. Tighten the screw while pulling the fabric tight towards the edges. Pull the fabric tight around the edges with even tension until the embroidery fabric is taut.
Usage of hot melt glue stick. You can use a glue gun as an aid. Be careful not to burn your hand. If you don't have a glue gun, you can use a lighter to melt it. Use the inner flame to heat. The glue stick is ready to use once it becomes soft and transparent. Heating with the outer flame will cause the melted glue to turn black. This will not look good.
Take out the yarn for the corresponding area. Thread the yarn. You can watch the beginning of this video for threading instructions. Leave enough yarn. Place it loosely to the side. Leave a yarn tail about 1¼ inches long, about 3 centimeters. Pick up the embroidery hoop. Keep a certain distance from the table to make it easier to insert the needle. Find a starting point along the outline. The needle slanted cut should face the direction you're moving. Insert the needle completely. Punch every 1 to 2 squares. The needle tip can glide along the fabric surface. when too much yarn is pulled out. You can pull the yarn back to where the needle tip touches the fabric. Then continue with the next stitch. During the second round, poke each stitch in the middle of each stitch in the first round. The last stitch. Hold the yarn with your left hand. Pull the needle out. Cut off the excess yarn directly. Turn to the front after poking. Cut all the loops open. Start the next area. Cut all the loops open. Start a new area. This area is complete. Start the next area. This area needs to have a raised effect. Turn to the front after poking in. Pinch the yarn with your left hand. Pull the needle out and poke into the next point. Release the yarn after poking in. This way, the loops will be longer. Start the next area after finishing. Turn to the front after all are poked. Cut all the loops open. Trim the surface neatly. Trim the edges. Take a piece of yarn in this color. Take one strand. Pinch the yarn end. Take out the needle. Fold the yarn end. Pinch tightly. Pass through the needle hole. Pinch both ends of the yarn. Tie a knot. Pull tight. Threading is completed. Take out the threaded needle. Insert the needle from the back at the middle of the protruding part. Pull out the yarn. Insert the needle about 1 centimeter down, approximately 3/4 of an inch. Tighten the yarn and adjust to the appropriate length. Bring the needle out about 1 centimeter in the lower right position, approximately 3/4 of an inch. Tighten the yarn and adjust to the appropriate length. Sew a stitch backward. On the left side, sew a line in the same way. After sewing, tie a knot at the back. Cut off the excess yarn. Make whiskers. Take a piece of thread long enough. Take out the needle. Pinch the thread end. Pass it through the needle hole. Pinch the ends of the thread. Insert the needle in the middle edge of the protruding part. Adjust to the appropriate length. Bring the needle out about 2 millimeters down, about 1/8 of an inch. Trim to the appropriate length. Make the whiskers on the other side in the same way. Trim the length a bit. After finishing everything, loosen the screw. Remove the embroidery fabric. About 1 centimeter from the edge of the pattern. About half an inch. Cut off the excess fabric. Make notches along the edge. Cut up to the edge of the yarn. Be careful not to cut into the yarn. After cutting, take out the hot melt glue. Squeeze the glue on top. Fold inward and stick. When using hot melt glue stick, you can use a glue gun for assistance. If not available, you can use a lighter to melt. Take out the felt. Cut a piece about 4 centimeters long at the edge, about 1.5 inches long. A strip 1 centimeter wide, about half an inch. Squeeze on the glue. Fold in half and stick. Squeeze glue underneath. Stick it in the upper middle position of the back. Take out the remaining felt. Place it on top. Squeeze hot melt glue to stick it. Trim the excess felt along the edge. Take out the eyes and nose accessories. Place them to confirm the positions. Cut out the eye sockets. After cutting, squeeze glue on the back of the eyes. Stick them on. Apply glue under the nose accessory. Stick it on. Take out the paper template. Use scissors to cut out the shape along the contour line. After cutting, take out the green felt. Place the cut template on top. Press the template with your finger. Use a heat erasable pen to trace along the edge of the shape. Draw on the felt. After drawing, cut along the outline. Following the same method as before. Use white felt. Make another fish. Take out the green fish. Cut it a little smaller. After cutting, you can compare the sizes. On top of the green fish, use a heat erasable pen to write the customized cat name. Take a piece of black thread. Pinch the thread end. Pass it through the needle hole. Pinch the ends of the thread. Pass through the needle hole again. Tie a knot. Pass the needle through the middle. Pull down tightly. Tie a knot at the end. Threading is completed. Take out the threaded needle. Insert the needle from the back. Follow the outline of the letters. Fill in with threads sequentially. After finishing one letter, continue with the next letter. Tie a knot at the back after sewing. Cut off the excess thread directly. Take out another piece of white fish. Place it underneath. Squeeze hot melt glue on the back of the green fish. Stick it on top. Use scissors to poke a hole at the upper middle position of the white felt. Take a piece of yarn in this color. Divide it into 3 sections. Pinch the yarn ends. Tighten up. Braid a 3-strand braid. Cross and twist the 3 yarns back and forth. Twist until about 8 centimeters, approximately 3 inches. Tie a knot at the end. Cut off the excess yarn directly. Take out to split rings. Use needle-sewn pliers to open the joints. Take out the finished fish name tag. Thread the open split ring through the poked hole. Use pliers to close the opening. The pliers used here need to be provided by yourself. If not available, you can use nail clippers or scissors to open and close. Take out the finished braid. Put it into the split ring. Use pliers to close the opening. Take out the finished name tag. Place it under the cap. Confirm the position. Squeeze glue onto the yarn end. Stick it to the fixed position. Use yarn to cover the yarn end. Glue the other side in the same way. Take out the small flower accessory. Squeeze glue on the back. Stick it in the middle above the head. Take out the key ring. Pass it through the hole from above. Connect the ends and pull tight. It is completed.